Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved and welcome back to another bonus episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. So, in the last episode, we got here to the survival area after obtaining the National Pokedex from Professor Rowan by completing the Sinnoh Pokedex, as well as meeting Professor Oak and obtaining the Poke Radar. And in this episode, what we're going to do is we're going to traverse over to Stark Mountain because Buck told us to, which is a character we met last episode. Or 2 episodes before that, actually. I am losing my mind today. But before we leave the survival area, since we literally just got here, I'd like to show off 2 things. The first thing I'd like to show off is if you go down here and avoid this cameraman, you don't have to talk to him, by the way. But I think he just schedules you for an interview. You can talk to this guy. There's a move that doubles in power if the Pokemon using it is poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. I've got the technical machine for it right here. You want it? I don't really want it, but you're gonna give it to us anyways. Anyways, that's a TM42 Facade. The Facade's a good move for your Pokemon to have. Your Pokemon will think twice about poisoning or paralyzing your Pokemon. I don't know why I gave him some kind of heavy French accent. I don't even know what accent that was. French. I was trying to make it sound like Japanese. Like, yeah, I don't even care anymore. But let's start out with putting on a Max Repel right now, since there is a lot of grass. I'm just gonna say right here, the music for this area is amazing. I love the music for this area. And where is my... Okay, there they are. But the music is amazing here, and I really do personally like this. So let's get on our bike for maybe like 5 seconds, because there is a couple things we can do. Now, beginning here, this spot right here, I cannot even say words today. But this spot right here is mainly a bunch of branching paths for rock climb. And the reason they do this is beyond me. But I believe down here, there's actually either it's a red shard or a healing item. That's what I'm guessing. Or a Carbos. Okay, I'm completely dumb then. So a Carbos. I don't think we've ever obtained one of those. If we have, or if I've explained it before, well then I'm probably going to explain it again. So what a Carbos does is that you can use it to boost up your Pokemon's speed. So I could use it on Torterra, and he would be not a whole lot faster. And speaking of speed, right there we got a Lagging Tail. Now, as the name suggests, the Lagging Tail is an item that slows down your Pokemon. Why would you want to have that? It's for strategic purposes, clearly, such as maybe a move that deals more damage if used last. That's beyond me. But there's an item over there, but we have to fight a battle, and I don't want to battle right now. So right here, there's this huge patch of grass. Now, I do want to show off the Poke Radar, so let's go to our bag and go to our key items and obtain the Poke Radar. And if we use it, we step right here, we encounter a new Pokemon that we have not seen before. This is the Bayonet, a new Pokemon to the Sinnoh region, but it is actually an old Pokemon from Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, or Generation 3. It is the evolved form of Shuppet, and overall, I actually personally didn't like it at first when I first found out about it, but over time, I actually found out that it was actually a pretty good Pokemon. I can't remember exactly the characteristics that make it really good. I know it has something to do involving defense. But other than that, that's really all I want to say about that. So, that was a little example of showing it off. And there are more battles that we can fight here, but I do not even want to show off anymore because that's just a little example. Since now we are in a place that features Pokemon from all generations after we have obtained the Sinnoh Pokedex, or completed the Sinnoh Pokedex, now we can be able to find new Pokemon, such as, actually, something which I want to show off a little bit later. Not now, but I'll get into it later. But if we go in here, now, before we even talk to this guy, I just want to say, this feature that he's going to show us right now is really cool. Hey, konnichiwa, glad to meet you, guten Tag. I'm the Meister. In this language's parlance, I would be called a craftsman. Something like that. ¿Nseste pas? Comprendo? So, I smell you. I smell something about you. There's no question. You are a lover of Pokemon just like me. This is wunderbar. So, this is what I will do. I'll power up your Pokedex so you can read the descriptions of Pokemon in other languages. Je suis désolé, but not for all Pokemon, however. Only the Pokemon of countries I, the Meister, have visited. Now, may I see your Pokedex? So I may change the setting here. Fools this thing here, and done. Now, you may read the descriptions of the Maista's Pokemon favorites in other languages. How uber! I really do like that feature, and I'm going to show it off right now. And I keep confusing the X and Z buttons for something else. So in our National Pokedex, let's just jump somewhere different. Oh, and that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. I'll just black out the screen right there. But let's move on to... Let's search our Pokemon up here. So let's go to A to Z. And let's have ground type first. Let's just do that, just because I want to show off the Pokedex in more detail. So there's a bunch of Pokemon here that we've seen. And you know what? Just because, let's review Dugtrio. Dugtrio. Its 3 heads move alternatively, driving it through tough soil to depths of over 60 miles. Now, with the Pokedex, you can look at a bunch of things, such as the area where it can be located. As you can see, it's only available in that one stretch on the west side, or the east side, of the battle zone. So, pretty cool how they have that there. As you can see, right under, on the bottom screen, we can actually drag this button right here, and we can see if it'll be in the same place during the daytime. At daytime, it'll be the same. In morning, it'll be the same. Other Pokemon do not appear during day and night sometimes, which was actually a new feature that was brought from Generation 2. And I personally enjoyed that because it gave a whole new experience to how you would find Pokemon. You can actually listen to the cry right here. You can check the size of them, as you can see, 2'4", and we are 4'8", meaning that we are 10 years old. And the forms that it comes in is just that. It doesn't have any other forms. The female and male look exactly the same. And if we go back to its Pokedex entry, we can actually view it in other languages. So if you want to look at it in French, Sestroi tetes cruescent le sol a tour de roer. Il put attendier es or des profundures de 100 kilometres. I probably butchered that like crazy, but I'm so sorry. I just wanted to try my hand at it. As you can see, that actually, the French name for this Pokemon is Triopicure. I don't know how you say that. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it for all of you who get offended by butchered languages such as French. But I'm trying to learn stuff here, so please excuse me. So after viewing Trio. Okay, I just had to right there. Zach, if you're watching this, you're very welcome. Because I forgot I was supposed to do that during the finale, but things happen. Okay, enough of all of that fun stuff with the Pokedex. Let's move on, because we want to get to Stark Mountain, because that place is probably one of the coolest places I've ever seen. So on this route right here, you can actually go this way to progress further, but we want to head over to the west, because there are actually a couple things here. And now, welcome to Route 227, which does feature the beginning of Stark Mountain. As you can see, the screen has fogged up a little bit due to the soot. And let's go ahead and use up another of our max repels, because we do not want to encounter any new Pokemon. And as you can see, there are also bike ramps that annoy me, especially, you know, all of you that watched the Victory Road thing with the bikes. Ah, jeez. Almost ran into her, and I do not want to do any battling right now. But right over here, look who it is.
Oh, if it isn't Sebastian, it's been a while. You've grown so tough that you're training out here now. Everyone keeps getting tougher and tougher. And in doing that, they develop closer bonds with their Pokemon.
That's my master. Those are words of wisdom.
What? Are you still having trouble understanding? I don't for a second ever recall accepting you as an apprentice. I mean, if it's wrestling moves, I can show you all you like, but...
Oh, master, don't be that way. You've got to get me into that club in this rival area.
How did I get involved in this? So, anyway, Sebastian, you're going to Stark Mountain? Even the wild Pokemon there are very, very tough. If your Pokemon aren't well trained, they'll have a harder, miserable time. Then again, that kind of challenge is an exciting prospect. But no matter what, you better be fully prepared. I've got to get ready for another tournament. Farewell.
You know, I think I got tougher a little again. That's why I'm up to the Battle Frontier so I can make some challenges. Master, wait for me! Oh, Antoine, you fanboy. Now, I want to show off something in this house. This house Any of you who've played Generation 3, any of the games, this could look a little familiar. One bed, one old lady. Oh dear, are your Pokemon feeling tired? You should rest up. Yes, good idea. Rest up here. So yeah, we'll rest up because, you know, why not? But here's the catch. Oh, you're still looking tired. You're still needing rest, are you? You should rest up again. Oh, you're still looking tired. You still needing rest, are you? I've been resting 17 times! Okay, 18 times now. Can I please leave your house, you bad-smelling woman? No. Is that right? You're sure now? I'm only concerned for your sake. No need to worry about putting me out. So yes, that is the same old lady that appears in Generation 3 in that one little secluded house. But up here, may I be the first to officially welcome you to a place that we're not really at yet because I am not actually in the spot. Well, that's a fail. But look who we found. Yo, Vince Sebastian. Out training right away, are you? So, since you're training anyway, can you do me a favor? I'd like you to approach Stark Mountain for me. Up past here, there's this volcano. It's Stark Mountain. Deep inside it is this special rock called the Magma Stone. I can't explain it well, but it's really important. It keeps a Pokemon asleep. But lately, I've been hearing rumors about vandals in Stark Mountain. They say goons in spacesuits are causing trouble here. Huh? What? Me? I was on my way to the Pokemon Center because my Pokemon's low on HP. So, if you can get up to Stark Mountain now, that'd be great. Thanks! So we're basically going to do his work for him, but it's not all that bad because Stark Mountain is really nice. Now we can get off our bike so I can actually listen to the music, which is pretty much the same, but it's Stark Mountain, and really the name Stark Mountain is just really cool. Right there we get a yellow shard, which is used for something which I forgot to show off a little bit earlier, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, back in the survival area, there was a person that would accept your shards and would let your Pokemon learn new moves. And I did not mean to run to that trainer, so please give me 1 second. Okay, that battle was really easy. It was literally just a Breloom and a Medicham, which are both other Pokemon from Generation 3. But welcome to Stark Mountain. Now I can officially say it since we are actually in Stark Mountain. There's not a whole lot to this place, but it's still really cool. So right here, as you can see, there's just one guy, and I don't even know if it's a trainer or not, so let's just see. And yes, it's a trainer. Great. 1 second, please. Actually, hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the freaking phone. Right there. That's a Dragonite. Level 60. Dragonites are pretty much one of the best Dragon-type Pokemon in the entire series of Pokemon. It evolves from Dratini, evolves from Dragonair. Sorry, I forgot the name. But the base evolution is Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite. I don't know why I felt like showing it off to you guys, but I just really like this Pokemon. It's just one of those special ones that you remember for all time because it just means so much to you for some weird, awkward reason. But other than that, that's all I wanted to show off, and this was literally his only Pokemon, so it doesn't really matter, so we can just show off the battle, and that's pretty much it. So let's get our XP for everybody, and we're done. Okay, now, if we go down, well, actually, you don't really have to go down, because you're not really supposed to. But if you go down, there's basically another shortcut that'll take you to some other place right over here, which either it's a shortcut or it's a place where you can get an item. I'm not really sure, and it's an item. And right here, we get a Life Orb, and I forgot what this was entirely. So let's look to our bag and see what it is. So, the Life Orb. An item to be held by Pokemon. It boosts the power of moves, but the cost of some HP on each hit. So, basically, if you have a Pokemon like a Blissey or a Snorlax, you can give them some of that Life Orbs because they are tanks after all, and they have a bunch of HP to lose, so you're really not at any loss by getting a Life Orb on them. So, it's basically just a double-edged sword. So now, you want to go down here and pass these two little stairways. There's an item right there, and that is a Max Elixir. Once again, restores all of your power points on every single one of your moves by one, or for one Pokemon. This is it! Stark Mountain! Now, we need to get help to go deep inside. Let's do this! Yeah, but can that old guy really take over? Can he replace Master Cyrus? Yeah, I hear you. That Elder Charon is a commander, but he can't replace Master Cyrus.
maybe this is a good time for me to be done with this Team Galactic thing. Because then I can actually get my old hair color back, since I'm tired of having cyan dye. Or was that turquoise? I can never tell. But I think we're going to end it off here, just because there are some things going to go down in that cave, and I'd like to save it. So, thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we're going to go see what Team Galactic is doing in Stark Mountain. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.